Hello and welcome everyone in another episode of Let's Try. We are playing the Slormancer. In today's episode, I'm gonna make a build guide for you with my new build that I am trying things out and like seeing what's up. But yeah, this will be the Arcane Orb or Orb of the Arcane Master guide. As you can see, it's max level. These are my I guess the skill tree for it. As you may know, there is like decreased damage and stuff like that on the tree. But the reason why I'm making this, I guess, guide is to show you, or use at least, this legendary effect that like removes the increased cooldown time and the decreased damage for the skill basically. So with this effect, it allows you to play with 100% power and like go all in. As you can see, my staff is not completely level up, it's just level 67, it's the basic staff, it's this one for the lightning damage. I will get into it, but as you can see, the lightning imbued skills have 122% increased damage, and the cooldown for your skill is reduced every time you walk. This build is rather fast, and you walk fast, and you have a dash. As you can see, I have it on my 2. You can just dash around. So let's go first over, I guess, the gear. Let's go over the gear first. It's nothing crazy. I'm just experimenting with the unique effects. But if you, I mean, there is better ones, I guess. But currently, this is my gear. It's nothing crazy. Nothing is yellow rarity tier like the epic. Everything is like blue, but even those are kind of like not very good. But yeah, like I have this plus this, which if you stay and you get increased damage on the reduction, and after you leave, this will go further for another 2.4 seconds. So that's pretty good. This is the legendary effect that is like kind of the main stat, I guess. And then I have like some random ones what I found in my stash. I found also this one, but I don't have money to craft this. As you can see, I have like 13,000 gold. Obviously, I can farm it rather fast, but I also don't have much resources to push this very high. So I need to get a little bit more and then I will get to it. But this will be definitely the one that I will be using later on because it's plus projectiles. And here, as you can see, I have plus 2 projectiles. But maybe this doesn't actually work because this sets it to like maximum of 2, which is my current one. It's 2. So if I put it like here, it stays 2. Yeah, so I can use it. Never mind. Leave the image out of your head. Poof. Okay, so as you can see here, additional projectile plus 2. I'm gonna go over the gear. You can pause at any time to see like what stats I prioritize, but mostly I guess it's elemental damage plus attack speed and rebound chance. As you can see here, I have 66.5%, but it's not just from the gear, it's also from the skills. The skill tree. So here, let's go over this one. We are the Devoted Scholar on our mage, and here are the stats for it. Increase size is obvious. Here, movement speed, we go super fast. The faster we walk, the more cooldown reduction we have. This is the big one, 80% projectile speed. Pierce, we don't need pierce because the Orb of Arcane Master automatically pierces. Here we have elemental damage equal to missing mana. We get out of mana very fast, I would say, but we have the Ring of Mana, which kind of counters that, plus we have some mana regen on our gear. Not the mana, but the mana regen. Here, this row is completely useless. We don't use anything here. Next one, this is just utility. The next one, 35% is here for the rebound chance. And here is the big one. So the friendly non-remnant projectiles passing through the wall of Omen splits into 2, which is like, I don't know, 8 projectiles. So times 2, that's like 16 projectiles. That's like, yeah, crazy. Here, this is just for utility, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing crazy here. I showed you at the start, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, there is nothing better here, so obviously you're gonna have this. So yeah, so that covers the skills. Here, as you can see, this is my attributes. I have here for the 10% crit chance, then I have one for the reduce cooldown, or not cooldown, the cost of the skills, plus it gives some ancestral crit strike and some mana, so that's pretty good. Here, LE damage, that's the big one. Here we have AoE when we have less than 20% mana. That's kind of doable, like we get Here we have another increase size, like area increase size, so that's pretty good. And here the rest goes into dexterity, so we get like some where is it, projectile speed, so it goes like the projectile servers further and faster basically. And here is like basic damage to some elites and some max reaper and like some stuff, nothing too crazy. But this one can be good, but it's only if we have less than 25% life, so I guess I'm gonna get it, but not really. Like, I don't need that. The only thing that I would benefit of is rebound chance and projectile speed, because our skill, the Orb of Arcane Master, cannot fork. It says in the skill descriptions here, it has 100% pierce chance, but cannot fork, so that's kind of sad. Obviously, you can try some other stuff here, but this is what I went with. Like, we have cooldown reduction and stuff. Like, so here, instead of like you can still get fork chance, but it won't work. But instead, you get damage out of it. So not too bad. You can have this to shoot small ones. It's also not too bad if you shoot like too many projectiles. So it's definitely useful. Here, the important thing here in the Ancestral Legacy, this is like whatever. There is nothing better. Like, I don't need another skill, and I don't want to go here because we don't have that many points to go around somehow, like go this way. So, oh well, this is like whatever, gold, some basic stuff. Here we have 40% LA damage for 6 seconds, so that's pretty good. And this is like here. Then we have our dash, that's for like running around. Then we have like this, and lightning skills in the primary and secondary slots are now imbued with lightning. That's the big one. That's our thing. And whenever we hit an enemy with the skill, it will trigger the arc that deals damage to a random nearby enemy. So it hits one and then it jumps to another. So it goes like in bigger or big AoE, I guess. Like, obviously we could have this and this later on when we get more stones. Like, there is still a lot of stuff. So yeah, but we get like +3 here. So who knows what will be this. Maybe it will be like 1, 2, 3 here for movement speed or something. Who knows later on. Currently the weapon is just level 67 and we don't have primordial version, but I'm looking forward to that. So that will be really fun. And yeah, I guess that covers the build. All the items are not actually that expensive. You can like, my current items are not that expensive. I just craft, I guess, like a few minutes, and that was it. So maybe even I could find more legendaries here that could be good. I don't know, some maybe offensive one. Who knows? Max Reaper damage, it's okay, I guess. Damage crit chance multiplier, that's definitely good. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you could use. But I don't have that much mana gold, I mean. So I'm gonna work on this build and see what's up. And then later on, I will do some updated version for this build. Obviously, this build is full glass cannon. It's not tanky whatsoever, so we can go to the higher levels, but I think the 8 is kind of like okay, but if you get like bad type of enemies, for example those with the homing missiles, then it sucks because the only defense that you get is from your Wall of Omen. So I go like around, let's say 6 here, so you can see the gameplay for this build. So yeah, let's go. Like as you can see, there is a lot of balls here. And since they have rebound, they're jumping all around the place. Yeah, I don't like those guys here. As you can see, there's way too much stuff going on. Like, there is a lot of stuff here. Like even if you don't use the Wall of Omen, it's still a crap ton of projectiles flying around, so definitely a fun, I would say. Like for example bosses or something that is like stationary, it's better to not use, because if you use if you get the projectile speed, it actually is working against you kinda, because if the projectile is moving slower, it can hit the same target multiple times with the same projectile. So that's a thing. But if you like shoot and it like hits just, it goes like super fast through them, then it just hits like once and that's it. So you can't like, how to say, like double dip, I guess, or like you don't benefit as much as you could. Yes, let's go. Obviously, as you can see, we are dying. We don't have life leech. When I upgrade my my gear, and maybe I will be lucky enough to get the life leech on our gear for some basic survivability, then that would be definitely nice. Oh, we are out of mana. Let's use this. Okay, this is like super easy here. Obviously they are not very tanky, but even if they were, we do decent amount of damage, as you can see. Like you could see some ancestral crits for 500,000 and some basic basic crits for like basic crits for like 1,000,000, and then ancestral crits for who knows how much. We don't have much ancestral crit chance, but maybe later on we could get that on our gear if we push gear higher. So yeah, that would be definitely nice. Okay, let's go back because we can get some basic money out of this. Let's go like one more. Let's put it to 10 and see what kills us as soon as possible. The worst enemy for this build is the shield dome guys. Like as you can see, the mobs are, oh yeah, they are here. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Oh yeah. Those guys, they just ruin your fun basically. With the projectile skills. That's the worst. And bam! Yeah, oh, they are here as well again. 69, nice. God damn it! Like they stand in this such a bad way. That sucks. I hate those guys. Come on. Another free? Are you serious? Wow. Come on. Okay. Holy moly, those guys. Like, I can't even hit him. He's not taking any damage for some reason. Hello? Oh, they are healing. That's why. Never mind. Yeah, it's As you can see, you get wrecked. I mean, obviously we will have more damage, but I need to think in a way. It would be good to have the time lock. That's for sure, because we could benefit from it greatly. Maybe if there is a way to get it on the legendary effect, then that would be good. Or maybe in some other way, maybe on like supporting skills and stuff. So yeah, that would definitely help. As you can see, it's like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I think 7 or 8 projectiles. And then you do this, which is huge. And then as you can see, it's 2 at the same time. And if you're in like a small room, it will go crazy. So yeah, I think that's it. What covers the build. Obviously, we will see later on with the upgrades and stuff like that. Like how far we can push this build, maybe with some survivability as well for our gear, or maybe legendary buff or effect or something in that way. Maybe the bounce skill or something like that. That could be helpful. So yeah, I guess that covers today's episode for the Orb of the Arcane Master build. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comments down below. I will try to answer. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one.